Zoom has become like Kleenex. Everyone calls every video call a Zoom. But here's the thing, just because something is popular doesn't mean it's the best. Here's the real issue. Zoom is built for video meetings. If you're running a business and you need more than meetings, you might need a real phone system, business texting, and a way to actually communicate with your customers. Well, if that's you, you're like me, and it's time to make the switch to something way better. Let me show you what. I'm Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel, where I share practical advice to help you build and grow your brand. Today, I'm walking you through why I finally made the switch from Zoom to RingCentral. And honestly, I wish I had done this sooner. They're partnering with me for this video, but I want to be clear, I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't genuinely believe in it. I've actually migrated my own business off of Zoom, so let's get into it. Here's what happened to most of us in the early 2020s. We adopted way too many applications, business texting through some other app, Zoom for video, Slack for messaging, a separate phone system, maybe another tool for transcription, and suddenly nobody has any desktop real estate. It's pure chaos. And here's what I realized. Zoom is great at one thing, video meetings. But my business, like many others, need more than that. I need to call clients, text customers, and actually run my communications like a business, not just hop on a Zoom. Now, RingCentral fixes that by putting everything in one place. It's built for voice-first business communication, not just meetings. Let me show it to you. This is RingCentral, one app, business phone, SMS, video, and team messaging, all in a single window. The days of toggling between 5 different applications are gone, hallelujah. Your business phone line lives right here. You can see the keypad, my caller ID, my call history, and even my voicemails. I make and receive calls from my computer or from my mobile device using a professional number that is not my personal cell. That number stays consistent whether I'm at my desk or on the go. Business texting is built into, you can see that text tab on the left. And by the way, that number stays consistent across phone, text, and fax. Love it. I can text customers directly from the same business number. No need for a separate app or giving out my personal cell. And then you've got video meetings and team messaging right here in the same sidebar. Message, video, phone, text, it's all one place. I really love that this works on desktop and mobile, so I'm never tied to my desk and everything syncs, which means I can start a conversation on my laptop, walk out the door, and pick it up on my phone without missing a beat. Now, let's talk about business texting, because this is a huge deal for small businesses. If you've ever tried to send SMS from a business line, you know there's a compliance nightmare waiting for you. New regulations, opt-in requirements, carrier restrictions, there's so much to consider. RingCentral handles all of that. When a message comes into my primary number, this one from a client, let's say, it appears right here. Now, let's say Javier was a prospective client. He'll text my main number, not directly, and I can receive that message here as well. So let's send him a thoughtful reply. Now, I've only got one license at my company because I'm a solopreneur, but if I had a team here that was also a part of this, it would show who's handling each conversation so that you don't double respond. Everyone can see who's replied, which keeps communication clean and professional. I'm a huge fan, by the way, of having 2 separate numbers, as you can see here in the keypad drop-down menu. I like this because it gives me flexibility. My primary number can be for direct client work. My company line can be for general inquiries, both managed in one place, but both completely separate from my personal cell. Again, for me, only one license, but RingCentral shines even more as a tool for teams. It's the real deal, and it's the reason they have the solid reputation that they do. Okay, a few more things that I want to point out. Let's talk about compliance. I'm going to click into settings and then text. See this? Opt-out numbers with a view button right here. This platform tracks everyone who's opted out automatically. If someone texts stop to my number, RingCentral adds them to this list and blocks future messages. Consent tracking is built in. I can see this list anytime, and now I'm not worried about compliance because it's all handled for me. This might sound small, but if you've ever had a text campaign shut down by your carrier, you know how big this is. Now, here's something that surprised me about RingCentral. It works wherever you already work. I'm in the app section right now, and you can see they integrate with over 500 applications. So I'm talking Google Workspace, Microsoft Teams, Salesforce, HubSpot. Look at all these categories on the left: CRM, customer support, healthcare, analytics. The breadth here is super impressive. If you live in your CRM, you can actually make calls and send texts without ever leaving Salesforce or HubSpot. Everything happens right inside the tool that you're already using. If your company runs on Microsoft Teams, RingCentral's phone system plugs right in. Teams stays your hub, but now you've got a real business phone system behind it. And for healthcare providers, it integrates with EHR systems, so patient communication stays seamless and compliant. Point is, you don't have to change how you work. RingCentral meets you where you are. Now, here's where it gets really good. AI and communication tools used to be reserved for enterprise customers paying through the nose. RingCentral just includes it for every user. Let me show you what that looks like. Let's start by me being on a video call, much like a Zoom call, but I actually prefer RingCentral's layout and interface a lot more. You can see here the live transcription running in real time. So everything that I'm saying and my meeting guests is being captured automatically. I love this because I don't have to take notes during the meeting. I can actually be present in the conversation instead of frantically typing or trying to remember everything that was said. And if I zone out for a second, which by the way happens occasionally, or if someone asks about something we discussed earlier, I can scroll back and see exactly what was said. It's all right here. Now, what if that conversation was happening by phone instead? Again, with the live transcription visible on the right, here I am using the desktop app. This alone has saved me from asking, wait, can you repeat that more times than I'd like to admit? And I love the ability to just jump seamlessly between phone and video call and still have the same features. But the magic actually happens after the call ends. Within seconds, RingCentral runs a transcript through its AI engine and gives me a full recap. Yep, as soon as I hang up, within seconds, RingCentral runs that transcript through its AI engine and it gives me a full recap. Here's the summary, everything we discussed, broken down clearly. Here are the action items, automatically captured from the conversation. I can share this instantly by email or by text. This used to require expensive add-on software like Fireflies or Otter. Now it's just built in, and this, my friends, is just scratching the surface. RingCentral's AI suite, including AI Virtual Assistant, or AVA, AI Receptionist, or AIR, AI Conversation Expert, or ACE, and I'll cover those in future videos. Here's something that genuinely surprised me with Zoom or Teams. If someone joins your meeting through a browser without downloading the app, they get a limited experience. So screen sharing might not work properly. Remote control, that's off the table, and it's frustrating. I'm joining this meeting in Chrome right now just to show you, no app installed. And look at this, I can share my screen perfectly. I can see full meeting controls. I'll pull those up in a second. If someone needed to, they could even remote control my desktop. I can annotate, that's one of my favorite features. It works so well, and I love this for branding projects. All of this directly in the browser. With Zoom or Teams, you get a limited experience without the app. Screen sharing might not work. Remote control is off the table. It's frustrating. One thing I have to mention, especially if you're in a regulated industry or you just care about reliability, RingCentral is enterprise grade. RingCentral has a 99.999% uptime SLA. That's essentially always on. They are HIPAA compliant, SOC 2 certified, and trusted by over 500,000 businesses, including companies you've definitely heard of. If you've seen the headlines about Zoom security issues over the years, this matters. RingCentral was built for business from day one. And one more thing I love personally, the Google Calendar integration. When I schedule a meeting, the link, password, and dial-in all format perfectly, so I don't have to worry about broken links dumped in the location field. That drives me crazy. Small thing, but these are the details that add up. So that is why I'm canceling Zoom. Not because Zoom is bad at video meetings, it's actually pretty good, but because I needed more than video meetings. I needed a real business communication platform. RingCentral gives me business phone, SMS, video, messaging, integrations with my existing tools, and AI-powered insights, all in one single app. And I didn't even touch on their contact center and customer experience capabilities, of course, all powered by AI. I'll be saving that for another video. It's built, I think, for how businesses actually communicate with their customers. And honestly, once you try it, going back feels like a downgrade. If you want to check it out, I've linked to it below. Click that link and you can see for yourself why I made the switch. Let me know in the comments, are you still using Zoom or have you been looking for something better? I'm curious. I'll be replying to those comments. If this video was helpful, hit like. That helps other people find these videos, which we work hard to create for you. And if you're not subscribed yet, hello, now is a good time. I'm Pallen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.